What's up, guys? Werner von Wallenrod here. I just got a record in the mail today, and I immediately want to just jump on camera and talk about it because I'm, really excited about it. It's definitely one of the best new 12 inches of the year, one of the best new records really of a long time, of recent years, especially considering it's new music as opposed to, a lot of the best records lately have been sort of old music that are being released for the first time thanks to records, like Vinyl Addicts and Diggers with Gratitude and all that. But, this is one of those few rare 12 inches that's killer, that's brand new stuff. It's by a veteran. Right there, Large Professor, Key to the City. Now, Large Professor, of course, is one of the great artists and producers of the 90s. And there's a lot of artists, that's still coming out today. And they're still good. They're just pale in comparison to what they did back in the day. And of course there's artists that are coming out today that sound completely terrible, who used to be good. But Large Professor is neither one of those. He's actually one of the few who's with this record here, I would say is as good as he was back in the day. This is easily my favorite Large Professor joint, I would say, since Main Source, the debut album and all that. I mean, I really like the Mad Scientist, Radioactive, various joints throughout time. But in recent years, man, he's really been killing it. He did a great track for Granddaddy IU, Mac of the Year. He's been doing stuff with Neek the Exotic. He's been coming back hard. He's been coming back with production that's, again, as good as the stuff he did back in the day. And this, I think, is really the pinnacle of that. So this is a 12-inch single. It just came out on Fat Beats Records. Just came out. Like I said, I just got in the mail today and I had it pre-ordered. Actually pre-ordered from Amazon, mostly because I was just sort of curious how well that would work with an independent record. But yeah, they got it, pretty much on time. And here it is, pressed on some clear vinyl, and some seriously clear vinyl. I've seen one or two clear releases before, like Chino XL, with sort of a murky white. I mean, this is clear as it gets. Now, in one way, this is pure, classic, Large Professor kind of material, and in another way, it's a departure. It's a departure because it's faster for him. It's got him flowing, and I'm seeing in a decidedly faster style. And it's pretty good. I mean, he's up to it. I mean, he's never been necessarily the greatest MC. He's always been a good MC and a fantastic producer. And he also happens to have a really good voice, which complements the MCing. But he's absolutely up to the faster beat. But of course, it's really the rich musical production that sells this, for sure. I don't know what he's sampling on here, and the liner notes aren't any help. But whatever it is, man, it just works. I mean, it feels, like I said, it feels really rich. It feels like maybe he's combining a couple different records. The only thing I recognize in there is a little bit of UFO, which is played ultra low in the background during some of the breakdowns. But other than that, it's just great classic horn samples, bass line, everything just works perfectly. It's just one of those records that really comes together. It's one of those songs where as soon as it's over, just pick up the needle and play it right again, and then as soon as it's over, play it right again. Of course, part of that is because it's short. It's only it's less than 3 minutes. But it's just really dope. It's a great instrumental, and it features Rob Swift, of course, with the X-Men, etc., doing the cuts. And he doesn't really, it's not sort of used throughout. He kind of comes in during the breakdowns, and then especially at the end, he really gets nice at the end where he starts kind of cutting up their names. So this is a pretty loaded 12-inch, it's got the instrumental, it's got the acapella, and it's got a remix, and also the instrumental to that remix, which is pretty dope. It's also by Large Professor. It's not as good as the original, because the original is just banging, it's just perfect, it's dead on. So any tinkering or changing or alterations are going to be a little less, but it's definitely cool as a cool alternative once you've finally played this version out. It's a little bit harder, some of the horn and bass notes and stuff comes in, it's just a little bit more hardcore vibe to it. And one excellent thing they do in terms of the presentation is it comes with a download card. I'm actually going to cover up my code there, my secret code, but it comes with a download card. Where you can download MP3 versions of everything that's on the 12-inch. The card itself specifically mentions bonus remixes, but there are no bonus remixes. It's just the 5 tracks that are on the 12-inch in a nice zip file, quality MP3. So saves you trouble having to rip a record, which I really appreciate, because that's a pain in the ass to do. And usually if you're doing it yourself, you're losing some sound quality in the mix, unless you've got a hardcore studio. So to get download cards with vinyl, definitely appreciate it. Definitely a good look for any record label out today. Should be doing that. And Fat Beats is one of them. But as much as I love the presentation, it's a cool, understated picture cover with some nice colors, the clear vinyl, the download card, it all comes down to the music. And the music, as I say, is spot on. It is Large Professor really at his best. This 12-inch is a killer. So I'm going to play some clips of it right now, and I'll also play the remix real quick. And then once this video is over, you should just go order this record for yourself, because like I said, this is one of the best records in a long time, definitely one of the best records of the year. Not too much stuff coming out like this anymore, so you gotta support it. So yeah, after hearing this, you've got my vote. Give the man the key to the city. He's earned it. Till next time, when you run One Rod, peace out.
Hey yo DJ, can you pick the pace up a little? I'm getting kinda tired of the slow jam rhythm. See, I'm from NY where the peeps get by all day. Lights up and down Broadway, uptown, downtown, Brooklyn, the boogie down. The sound you hear now comes straight from the underground. Through the clouds, to the crowds of big boys and girls hip to the fresh sounds of Large Professor, none greater, none fresher. Rigor won't fold under pressure. Grew up down the road from Fred Drescher and newborn babies to them ancestors. Fearless, we need a leader that's fearless. Hardcore, still clean like fearless. That's me. XP has the
official hip-hop key to the city.
Ride. Hey yo, wake up the cavalry, call all cars. The APB out on the boy called Large. He firing out more beats and more bars. Wilding out, going against all odds. Serving hardcore streets and boulevards. Improving this hip-hop world of ours immensely. Anyone against me, miss me. Industry rules don't apply to the ministry. See, I speak through the windscreen. Extreme homes and ill 16s for us. Commercial rap bite the dust when I touch down. I amazing us down. The crown jewel holder after Cali do-over. Time to move forward, can you kindly move over? Pretty, I walk around town with you.
Official hip-hop key to the city.
Ride. True.